Peace and blessings. Hope everybody doing good out there. Um, Today is Sunday. I think it's what, 29th. Well, get back to it. We'll talk about these topics, man. Hot topics. Not for like gossip purposes or nothing like that. Just to let people know these narratives that the news media and people just running with, it's dangerous. It's putting in some people's minds that regular American citizens have to be worried about these ICE people coming to get us. But that's not the case. That's not the case at all. It's a false narrative that's going around that ICE is going after American citizens, and I just want people to know there's videos up there. Um, those people ask for what they got, and that's just like anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you disrespecting the police. It's only so far they're gonna take. Once you come at them, they gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, handle, you gonna get arrested. No matter you illegal, no matter if you black, white, Asian. Like, I was just speaking on that like a week or two ago. So folks running up to these police trying to, intervene, and they getting handled. They just doing their job that they was supposed, that I guess President Trump asked them to do, and they rounding up the migrants. And so there's a lot of them, who are hardworking citizens. But at the end of the day, this is my question to these migrants. Yeah, this is my question, cause we as American citizens, we know y'all don't pay taxes. We know that y'all don't really put shit into our system. Are y'all willing to pay to stay here? If Trump comes up with a deal to where he can make money off y'all and put it back into the American economy, are y'all willing to pay to stay? I don't think so. I don't think so. Some people will though, because they know that it's a money opportunity. They can make a whole bunch of money. So why not pay this little chunk change to stay? But that hasn't happened yet. So what's happening is people getting rounded up that's been here for what, 20 years, 10 years, couple years, a couple months. They getting rounded up. Especially if you committed crimes and stuff like that. Yeah, they coming to get you. And I told people, make sure I hit that like button when y'all come in. Greensboro, North Carolina will be, I'm gonna say Greensboro, North Carolina gonna be the one of the epicenters of this ice raid. They just hit a factory in North Carolina a couple days ago. They haven't even made it to Greensboro, North Carolina. That's what I'm telling folks. Like, Greensboro, North Carolina is historical black city, but we have a lot of migrants in Greensboro, North Carolina, especially when Biden set up that center when he was in office. He set up that center in Greensboro, North Carolina. I was been telling people that shit. Guess folks wasn't hearing me, but they gonna crack down on Greensboro probably harder than, well, they crack down on LA pretty bad, but once they touch Greensboro, they ain't seen nothing yet. When you see how many migrants are in Greensboro, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of ICE agents out in Greensboro. They already somewhere around here in North Carolina, I don't know exactly where they at, but they make their moves whenever they make them. But if I don't. This is me personally. I just feel like migrants, Mexicans, whatever, they're not really worried about ICE. You know what I'm saying? especially around here, they're not worried about ICE. They living their everyday life. So if they so happen to get popped up on, it shouldn't catch them off guard because shit, we got the internet, we got TikTok. So I don't see a lot of people, Mexicans, nervous and scared. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the way they trying to portray it on the news is like, oh, everybody's scared for their life. Oh, and I seen a girl. I seen a girl, a lady on a YouTube video. She said they're trying to come after us because the color of our skin. Lady, they not coming after you because of the color of your skin. We got some real Migos in North Carolina, Alamance County. Now, they supposedly the sheriff is really supposedly allegedly he's really racist out there, and a lot of Mexicans a couple years ago was saying that they was getting treated a certain way because out there in Alamance County, it's a lot of Mexicans. You know, Burlington, that's halfway towards Raleigh, about 30 minutes from Greensboro. But down out there, yeah, because that's kind of like the country. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they going. You know what I'm saying? You in the country. That's just like me being a black person out there in the country. Yes, yeah, I'm out of the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the country, so everybody know everybody, and it ain't really a lot to do out there in the country. So of course they going, you know what I'm saying, target individuals because folks bringing in meth, coke, all type of weird drugs now, and the police see. This how I look at the police already be knowing what's going on. They already know not everybody who's in their city, but they know how. They got AI traffic cameras. They got license plate readers everywhere you go in all these cities. So they know who coming in and out of their cities for the most part. Um, you know, and traffic cameras, phone, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, it's not a game. That's what I be telling these folks. Like, man, they ain't locking up no American citizens, man. Like, they just want other people to get into the fight. That's all it is. Yeah, that's all it is. What's going on, Angel? Joshua Rodriguez. I know y'all might be Mexican. Let me know what y'all think. Like, I don't have problems with Mexicans, but I do need to clarify something. People, if you Mexican, you come into this country, you need to remain humble. Don't be big headed. Don't be trying to be the tough guy. Don't try to do none of that. Like I got Migo friends like that's my friend, like, but don't come big headed. I fuck with them because you know, they not big headed. They don't think they better than nobody. They treat us with respect. And this lady tried to argue with me, might get a little off topic, but some lady in this girl I follow comment, she tried to argue with me. I just made a state. See, sometimes my words trigger people because they don't know the angle I'm coming from. But the lady was like, the person I follow on YouTube, she was like, "Oh, I love being a Black American. Um, I love being a Black American and traveling the world to see like how our culture is everywhere, and I'm representing Black American worldwide." And I put in my comment, I said, I love being a Black American outside of America. And the lady come down and want to drop down in my comments like, what you mean? Like, lady, I ain't got to explain myself. I know what's going on here. You feel me? Like, I told her, we are not appreciated or respected in America. And let me know if I'm making let me know if I'm making sense. Let me know if this shit making sense because y'all can see all these TikTok videos, y'all can see all these YouTube videos, people complaining and telling their situations, but I got so many situations, it's crazy. But I was saying we not respected. Yeah, we not respected. They'll give some other folks the job before they give us. We qualified for the job, but they won't. What you say? What you say? Rodriguez. Let me know what y'all think. I fuck with Mexicans though. Yeah, I fuck with them. Y'all just come and do the right thing. What I mean by doing the right thing, don't cut corners on work. Do a good job at what you do if you're gonna do it. I see me. I've been in this construction industry for a good while, and I see. Hold on, we're gonna wait on that. Let me finish. Let me put that to the side. Boom. Um, so I told her we're not respected in America. We built this country. And in Greensboro, North Carolina, y'all, I'm seeing how they building shit over history. Like what's happening all over across the country is they're building on top of history, our history, our history. And I don't feel that's right because a lot of people in America, black Americans, we are trying to find our real history. They tell us this and tell us that, but I don't think that's the real history. I think it's more to the story. But we're not respected here or we're not appreciated, and that I'm standing on that because if we was, we'll be we'll be farther than we are right now as a people, and we can't blame them folks for everything that's going on, but they have to take some accountability to part of the problem, and then the other half of the problem is us fighting ourselves. So, you know, but some people never experience race, racist, racism, the racism, the racist system. They want to see. A couple years ago, it hit me. It dawned on me. They want you either in the court system, they want you locked up, they want you dead, or they want you on all these medications and they want you on all these bad foods. You know what I'm saying? So like once you get onto one of those things, because they programmed us to eat certain food, you know what I'm saying? So to make us sick, and it's crazy, man. Like I said, I don't feel appreciated, and maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping, but boom, put that to the side. Well, that's gonna be a whole nother live though, just for that lady too. I'm gonna tag her too. Um, but the migrants, I fuck with Mexicans, and some Mexicans I don't fuck with. I'm gonna just keep it real. Some of them think they are too good for us. Some of them treat us with um, I don't know. They just be having something against us. Like for instance, a couple months ago, I went to Panda Express. You know, it wasn't no Chinese people working there. It was Mexicans, and so I found this to be real strange and odd. So it was one particular food that would look real old. You know, I got 20/20 vision. I'm making sure, I see some shit. I'm like, that shit looking real dry. I'm like, nah, I don't want that. Shit like that. Like, nah, I'm cool on that. So I'm talking about this food was looking like disgusting. And this lady had the nerve to ask this black lady, Do you want to try this? And I'm looking at the food, and she looking, the black lady looking at the food like, and the lady was like, "You sure?" Like, if she had like did something to the food or some shit, like the way she, yeah, and the black lady, I could tell she felt really uncomfortable when the lady asked her about it, and I'm looking at her like it was just a weird moment, and I was like, I don't think I'm ever eating here again. Yeah, I don't know. She did something like the way she asked it. It was like it was crazy. But I fuck with my Mexicans, but y'all got to do better as a people. Hell yeah, just I know a lot of people came in here uh, illegally, but I mean, you came here for supposed better life. I just seen a video where a lady, I think I was watching Ace TV, where a lady came from, I think, El Salvador, and she was like, "Man, it's hard up here, man. I might want to go back." So I think y'all need to rethink. Uh, I think y'all need to rethink what's going on. Yeah, y'all can make a lot of money, but y'all could do very good in y'all country. And I'm starting to think, oh, this shit was a lie from the get go. Yeah, I'm starting to think, oh, this shit was a lie from the get go. Yeah, people get killed in y'all country. It's a cartel war and all this, but I'm starting to think, oh, that shit was a lie just to get y'all to come over here and take over America. Because what's happened is all the industries have been taken over. The landscaping industry, uh, the food industry. I went to a soul food restaurant and it was Mexicans in the back. I'm like, nah, this shit can't be. Hell nah, this shit can't be like this, man. But it is. They done took over the whole in like almost every industry. Like I feel like it should be a fair amount of Americans getting these jobs. And I don't knock nobody for trying to work, but when majority of the people, come on, bro, like that shit ain't real right. And these companies who hiring them, they should be investigated because I don't think they doing shit the right way either. If the Mexicans coming in illegally, how are these jobs hiring them? You know what I'm saying? Because when you get a job, you gotta fill out a what form is that? Uh, damn, I just filled one out the other day. A I-9 form or something like that in order to work. So a lot of these companies need to be investigated too because how are they hiring these people and they taking away from the American citizens, the community? Because I don't see too many uh, working for Walmart. I see a lot of them working for McDonald's, but that's been going on, you know. Yeah, McDonald's, yeah, they got some scamming shit going on too. Yeah, McDonald's got some scamming shit going on. Breakfast, you know. Come on, I know. I didn't work McDonald's. Like I didn't work these industries that they in, and I don't knock nobody for trying to get their money, but shit, they stepping on our toes. It ain't no beef. It ain't no beef shit, but shit, this. Okay, say if we was to come in their country and take over, they'll feel some type of way, wouldn't it? It ain't no beef. It's just they'll feel some type of way if we did the same thing that they. Oh, it's too many Americans coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? You know? So like, I just find this to be really, really devastating to our economy. And they tell folks that we don't, we lazy, we don't want to work. Nah, that's not the case. We getting worked out of the job market. That's why I'm in it going hard. Folks like, bro, you going hard with this job market shit, bro. You working two of them? Hell yeah, I got to. I got to. Yeah, I got to. Um, but the migrant crisis thing is really getting out of hand. Yeah, it's getting out of hand. Yeah, Yeah, this migrant thing is getting on a whole nother level because it's like, boom, that's y'all fight. Y'all trying to bring people in, like, y'all come fight with me. Hey, y'all come fight with me. Hey, y'all come fight with me. Nah, this y'all battle. We done been through so many battles as African Americans and regular Americans. But shit, we got the hardest fight, and we stand with some of our brothers, our Mexican brothers and sisters. But we not going out there fighting y'all shit. And for the black people who is going out there, y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. I'm not going. Yeah, yeah. I'm not about to be assaulting no police officers or none of that shit for nobody. They trying to get me killed. Hell no. Let a black person see. This is what they not getting. Let a black person go up to a police officer trying to hit them with a weed eater. Now make that shit make sense. See, a lot of folks they just run with little narratives and shit, but they don't be really seeing the full aspect of shit. We as black people, we don't even want to deal with the police at all. When we see a police, we want to run. But folks don't know running right now from the police, it'll get you killed. It's been a lot of instances where people have died. This is recently running from the police, getting shot in the back, jumping over fences and dying. Huh? I still, I don't know. They say young Scooter died from jumping over a fence, but I don't know. I don't know. I just still, I'm still like, I ain't never heard of that shit. But yeah, man, this not our fight. But we will stand with our friends and family, our Mexican friends and family, you know. But we not going out there fighting. Hell nah, because then we'll have a target on our back, which we already have a target on our back. That's what most people don't understand. That's why I'm freestyling this, but this is coming out the dome because I was gonna do a live on the computer to show y'all these videos, but y'all can go check out Cash Jordan on YouTube. Yeah, go check out Cash Jordan. He got the videos out on his YouTube. So yeah, if y'all don't believe me, go. And there's more other people though, but I like him and Nick Shirley because they well Nick Shirley he be out there in the field. He be out he be out in the field. So that's why I really mess with Nick Shirley. I don't care whether he white or not. Yeah, he out there in the field. And there's a lot of folks that's trying to copy him. He been doing that shit though. You see, the thing about this society now, everybody wants to copy and do it. The same thing everybody else doing. I'm sorry, I'm just not that type. I'm gonna do me. I don't care if my shit basic. I'm gonna get on here and talk my ish, and we're gonna go from there. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just stating my opinion and facts though. Um, but people might not see it like that because most people are stuck in la la land somewhere. Most people are not really in tune with the people. They like in some high end area neighborhood. Sorry, I go to the hood. I go to the high end areas. I go to places a lot of folks might not even ever be in. You feel me? So I know this is facts. Yeah, I know this is facts though. Um, so yeah, I be on different levels with it. So it's like when people be talking, what angle or what level are you talking from? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you on a club level? Are you down here in the hood? Like, what's up? You in the middle class? come on, man. Like I'm around different folks. You feel me? So like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tapping in with people from New York, Jersey, Jackson, Mississippi, Florida, Tennessee, Georgia, like different folks. But I ain't really tapping in with no people in the West Coast, but like the East Coast, yeah. So like I'm tapping in and seeing what different people aspects is on different things, and it's all about the same. When you get to talking to folks, see, that's what they not understanding. We have to be careful in this society right now. Why? Because Mexicans coming over here trying to appease the white man or them white folks, and not knowing them white folk talking shit about them. Shit, we used to make little jokes and shit, you know what I'm saying? But not um like racist jokes and shit like that. You know, like the tear somebody down type shit. We just used to do it to have fun, but we ain't like made it in no harm way. But them folks, yeah, they talking mad shit about y'all. But y'all don't understand it until y'all see it yourself. I'm talking about mad shit. I'm like, that's on them, you feel me? But like they'll say, oh yeah, the Mexicans nasty. You know, I heard that too. And they need to, because a lot of them are. That's pretty true. But uh, you know, I see it at everyday construction where you go to the bath or porta john, like it's toilet paper everywhere. Like, come on, bro. And I don't be knowing what's up with these folks. You feel me? Like, folks be thinking, oh, I'm tripping, but I'm like, bro, like, I'm trying to go and clean porta john, bro. Like, that's how diseases and shit start. So like, they be having like all type of shit in the bathroom. They can't keep the shit clean, you know. So it's just if you gonna come here, clean behind yourself. Make sure you clean. Don't bring no diseases and all that shit over here, man. And folks not actually thinking about shit like that. They think, oh, migrants just coming. Nah, bro. They done came thousands and thousands of miles, bro. Probably haven't showered and shit weeks, months, bringing over different types of bugs and shit, ticks and bed bugs and all type of shit. Folks not thinking about that shit. You feel me? They ain't thinking about them shit. They, oh, come on in. You an immigrant? Yeah, America was built off of immigrants and shit. Nah, if you gonna come here, you need to know how to be a civilian. Yeah, you know how you need to learn how to manage your hygiene and shit like that. You know, come and be an American citizen. We don't need to be having all these diseases coming over and shit like that. And you know, hepatitis and all this bullshit. Yeah, we trying to stay away from it. So that's why when I do construction, I don't be trying to be around people like that. Cause folks be coming in from like different states and shit like that. Like you don't know what folks got. So yeah, and motherfuckers don't be washing their hands when they eat and shit. That shit be disgusting to me, bro. Like you didn't took a whole, you didn't took a whole number two, and you about to eat your food on the ground. You ain't even wash your hands with no water or no soap, and you finna eat your food. Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Oh hell to the nah. But like I said, this immigrant shit, it finna go to the next level. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. But I'm telling these migrants, do not, I repeat, do not attack the police. If they kill your ass and shoot your ass, we cannot be sorry for you. I'm sorry. Because you know better. We as American citizens know better. If you attack a police, your ass will be shot down. And I like what the Florida sheriff said. You come with that rah rah shit, you will die. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck all the games and shit. You will die. That should deter some people, but it's still some people that's gonna test it. And we can't feel sorry for these people. I'm sorry. We can't feel sorry for these people who are attacking police. We can't. Cause that's what Biden and them try to do. Like, oh yeah, yeah. Damn, what happened? The George Floyd shit, and yeah, they talking about firing police officers and all this and shit. The police officers just quitting. Like, fuck that. Y'all can have this. But the ICE, that's federal. You know what I'm saying? That's federal charges. So if you willing to take them fed charges for attacking a police officer, go ahead. We ain't stopping you. But it's starting to get out of hand, and I had to tap in on it because this narrative that they trying to arrest American citizens is false. Yeah, it's false. False as hell. Please show me the receipts. If anybody wants to dispute it, please show me the receipts of who got arrested that's an American citizen. This please. Anybody want to dispute it? Because I'm standing on what I stand on. And we ain't heard about no American citizen. See the news, they trying to push that to instill fear in American citizens. Nah, I'm not budging for it. That shit is false news, fake news. And it's a lot of Americans. See, what I don't get about these YouTubers, but yeah, we gonna call them out. I wanted to tag them too, but that's a whole nother video. Damn, should I end this live and do a whole nother live? Cause these YouTubers love talking about America. They love talking about America. They in a whole nother country. Why's you worried about over here? Yeah, cause you got family, you got friends, you got all these people over here, but you so much worried about getting out of America, but your mind still tied into America. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be talking about America. A lot of them. Why is they so worried about America? Because it will have effect on other countries. Ding, ding, ding. Damn. That's why they so worried. That's why they so worried. I'm just telling y'all, we as Black Americans, we standing on business here. This our shit. We ain't letting no Mexicans take over. We ain't letting no Pakistan take over. It's time for us to take our shit back because at this point, we in the back seat watching this shit get taken over. Ain't nobody doing shit. The hood niggas ain't doing shit. All these tough guys, they ain't doing shit. So I made up in my mind, we're not the majority of the people. I made up in my mind, shit, this our shit. Fuck what anybody talking about. They talking about, oh, this was out. Nah, this was our shit. Fuck what they talking about. And they taking it small by small by small until we ain't got shit left. And you see what we working with. So this shit hard for us. And don't nobody be looking out for us like that. We got a couple Migos that be looking out for us. We got a couple Packies that be looking out for us. We got a couple Chinese. We got a couple, different foreign, people that. When I say small, small, I mean a small amount that look out for the black people, the black community. They didn't tapped in with us. They basically like family. Yeah, they basically like family. But all the rest of them, that's Americanized, Americanized Mexicans, Americanized Africans. The Americanized Chinese, Americanized Pakistan, they don't fuck with us like that. They don't fuck with us like that. But the ones that's in the hood, they fuck with us because they already know the struggle. You know what I'm saying? They already know our struggle. The ones in the hood, you see, you gotta go to the hood. Yeah, you gotta go to the hood. Those, yeah, those are folks that really fuck with us. Hell yeah, you in our neighborhood. You feel me? So it is what it is. Sometimes, like, I just wish my migrant brothers and sisters the best, cause this shit just the start of this shit. Shit. It's only what 6 months in. We ain't got man. They ain't did shit yet, bro. But I wanna applaud Trump. See, ain't no black people applauding this shit. Ain't no ain't no pe nobody really giving him his flower. Well, I ain't giving no man no flowers anyway. He can give him some weed or some shit like that. I ain't giving no nigga no flowers anyway. That shit always was like gay as fuck to me. Like, oh, I'm gonna give this man his flower. I ain't giving no man no damn flowers. Um, but yeah, yeah, I applaud Trump for and his crew for getting a lot of these drugs off the streets. I'm talking about I've never seen this many drug busts ever in my fucking life. America, everybody is on drugs. Everybody on drugs. There's so many drugs out here in America that shit, most of this shit can kill all the Americans that's here. It's fentanyl, yeah, we got so much fentanyl in America that shit can kill. Wipe, wipe out the whole country. Like this shit ain't no game. Get that fentanyl shit out of here. Get that heroin out of here. That coke, you can get that out of here too. Um, all that shit. Get all that shit out of here. See, we in America are users and abusers. So they cracking down on a lot of drugs. They're not gonna stop the flow, but they making a big ass dent in it. I can tell you that. They're arresting cartel members. You got cartel members turning themselves into the government. When have y'all heard of this shit ever happen? They know Trump is not playing. He will he will nuke he will do that shit like they did Iran and blow that shit up. So I applaud Trump for that. Yeah, I applaud him for that. Fuck what everybody else talking about. Yeah, it's a crisis, a migrant crisis that nobody wants to admit that's going on in the country. They've taken over everything. And shout out to the people who are going to work, being citizens of this country, working hard for their family. But I feel like shit. If you want to be here, shit, just go. Um, um, I'm looking at it like this, right? We got the Mexicans got the whole North America to go to. They can go to Canada if they would like. I think Mexicans will probably do better in Canada, but right now it's just too many of them. Like, bro, you got your cousins, your aunt, you got your whole family that's coming over here. I feel like it's a war against American citizens. If I want to say that correctly, yeah, it's a war against American citizens. It's a war against American citizens. But people not really saying that. Nah, American citizens are not getting deported, but it is a war against American citizens. Yeah. And it's getting worse and worse and worse every year. the American citizens are up against the government, the food industries, these people who sell our data when we online and shit. You know, they sell our data and shit and make money off of it. We're up against the migrants, not beefing, but is we up against them because they replacing our job. They coming in and taking our jobs. But it is jobs that's available for the American citizens, but a lot of them are being, replaced with the migrants or AI or some shit. So it's a lot of shit that we are up against right now, and the migrant crisis is one. I'm not gonna say deport everybody, but some people need to be deported. Yeah, some people need to be deported. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Cause it is what it is. A lot of crime is, um, a lot of crime begins with a lot of these migrants when it comes from drug trafficking, sex trafficking, and a lot of them, yeah, a lot of them people who doing human trafficking, yeah, they gotta go. Sorry about that. Y'all seen all them kids they found in South Carolina? Ain't nobody talking about that though. Everybody want to talk about all this bullshit, but they ain't talk about nothing about the kids. See, that's how I know people only want to talk about certain shit, and they see other shit, but they only want to talk about certain shit. That's how I know a lot of these folks on YouTube be hypocrites, cause they just see and hear some shit and go with it. Nah, we hear some shit, we see some shit. Let's see what this shit really about. I ain't just going on one person. I ain't just going on two people. But I'm looking this shit all on my damn timeline. This shit all on my damn timeline. Yeah, but like I said, they'll probably be in Greensboro. I'm gonna say probably shit next month, middle of summer when it's hot, cause it's a lot of construction work going on in Greensboro. So they'll be popping up at these job sites. I guarantee you, guarantee you, they will be popping up these job sites pretty soon because that's where most of them be. Or Home Depot. That's how you gotta go. Yeah, that's how you gotta go. And that's a whole nother live too. The construction industry. The construction industry. The construction industry, man. Worldwide. Construction worldwide. I think I might come back, y'all. On that. Yeah, let me end this live and we're gonna come right back. And we're gonna talk construction because that's what I like talking about. And I got videos and pictures to prove it. And let me go ahead and post my pictures and videos of some work I just did the other day. So I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a couple minutes. Thank y'all for watching, tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. I'm gone.